It's the spooky season, so I'm drawing spooky vampires. And you might be thinking, Emmy, you always draw vampires. But nay, dear viewer, these are special spooky vampires for the Halloweens. Well, to be more specific, 3 vampires and 1 general monster, the one in the middle who's kneeling. I don't know what type of monster he is. I haven't thought out the lore yet. The extra spooky looking asshole that's coming in right here on the end is the Supreme Vampire, and you can tell that he's a Supreme because he's smirking over his shoulder kind of like a little asshole. So, you could tell he's kind of a bitch. Also, my voice might be weird because I kind of have a slight cold. No, so I just woke up. Don't bully me. Anyway, so I thought that I would name the creature the Beast, and not to be confused with like the Beauty and the Beast, and actually maybe I shouldn't use the name Beast because the amount of times that Beast was used in that sentence were just way too many times. Maybe that's my cue not to name him that. Anyway, there's probably layers to this drawing, but I just think in vibes first and then come up with stories later, and I chose this red autumnal palette not because of spooky season autumn, but because I wanted an excuse to do mainly pinks and oranges. Because I thought that it would be cute. I always want an excuse to use any shade of pink, so that was my reasoning behind it. It's always so weird to edit speed recordings because this took me literally hours, actually from sundown to sunrise, because I work in the night like a nocturnal little goblin that I am, and that's what I do, and this doesn't translate, and I used to do like a screen recording of like me actually drawing it in real time, but those were always so long. And this just looks more uniform, and I might go back to that old version, or maybe not, because I also zoom in on certain places, and it might give people, like, motion sickness when you're, like, zooming in and out, and, like, this, that, and this looks more uniform, but, so we evolved, and we adapt. But this is my, look at him, the little asshole in the corner. I super liked his little smug face. But this is my spooky drawing. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. See you later, vibes!